Hello and welcome to Faster Than Light, or sorry, FTL, Faster Than Light. And what I'm doing here, obviously, is something completely different. But we're gonna go ahead and see how well it works out for me. So anyway, again, this is FTL Faster Than Light. You can get this on Steam, and it's a pretty good game. Pretty challenging. It is a roguelike, so if things don't go well for you, you're gonna be kind of screwed. But overall, it's a pretty fun, if somewhat challenging game. But you'll also notice I'm playing on easy mode, and that's because I suck. Two, I'd like to have a little bit more fun. And three, yeah, well, anyway. So anyway, what I'm doing is I got the stealth cruiser here, and I'm trying to play on the B hull. And the B hull is pretty challenging because, as you see there, it's got a glaive beam for its weapon, and its only weapon, starting weapon. And you also notice there's no shields and a rudimentary cloak. So with that, it's a pretty hard-hitting ship early on. But once you get to enemies that have 3 or more shields, it's a little tricky if you haven't been able to get your weapon systems upgraded. So with that, let's go ahead and start, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now, we got our initial jump out of the gate here, but as you see, here's the area that we're looking at. But what I want to do is I want to take a look at the exit. Here's the exit beacon, and there's only one way to get to the exit beacon if we go north. But if we go south, well, we're gonna have to come through the exit beacon this way. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go. Ooh, well, crap. I don't want to go south because of these asteroid fields because I don't have shields. And, well, if we go north, I think going north might be the best bet here. So, yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and we will start seeing what that ship there is doing. Alright, we're going to go ahead and attack the automated ship. Let's get our charge up. And let's put a second point of power into our cloaking device. And we do have our Zoltan on the weapons, so we're good to go there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold off and wait and see what kind of drone this is. It's probably a freaking beam drone. Okay. So open that up. Let's let the atmosphere out. That way we don't get any more fires than we absolutely have to have. And we'll go ahead and go. It's a short cloak. It's only 10 seconds right now. Glaive beam takes 25 seconds to fully arm, but I'd rather go ahead and cloak right now and avoid the extra damage. I will probably take a hit from this ion over here. It's just a question of where in the engines. And as soon as that drone, or as soon as that glaive beam charges, I'm going to turn off the drones. Alright, so I need to run over here. You'll notice I pause a hell of a lot while playing this. But, anyway, glaive beam is charging, our weapon's charging, oxygen's getting repaired, and we're going to have the glaive beam firing here right now. Clean win. We pick up 13 scrap. And our map's been updated. That's always useful. So let's close those doors. And let's get, what's his name? QC. Okay. Let's get him into the med bay. And he's good to go. And back there. And let's take a look at our jump. Oh, that's not good. You may end up having to go south anyway. We got ion storms going on, which aren't good. Those jack up your weapon systems. Very close to sun. Oi. Yeah, not good, not good. Well, we can bypass the worst of it, I think. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a long, kind of a zigzag route. So we're hidden right there. Okay, we've got enemy hacking coming in, and yeah, just something we're gonna have to deal with. And on the engines, okay. It's alright. So, let's wait. And shots coming in. We're gonna go ahead and cloak to dodge. And we'll be very, very close to having our glaive beam up when we come out of cloak. We're going to turn on auto fire for now. And we got a shot coming in. Don't hit the weapons, please. You. Okay. That's the weakness of this ship. And I can't do that. Yes, I can. Just gotta open the right doors. Alright, got another 25-second countdown on my glaive beam here. So, please bear with me while that happens. So, okay, dude, I'm gonna need, yeah. Sigh. Remember when I said I sucked? Okay, well, I got the fires out. Let's close those doors. And, come on. My engines are being hacked, so I can't jump. And I got shots coming in, so let's go ahead and just turn on the cloaking device. Give myself a few seconds of respite. And see if we can't get things back up to where we want them. So, okay, come on. Okay, charge. And, yeah. Okay. Alright, my hull's at 50%. I haven't even gotten a shot off at this guy. My engines are down. Let's go ahead and cloak it. And I would love to go heal Nathan up, but if I do, I won't have the juice I need to run the ship or run the weapons. So anyway, let's go ahead and line my shot up so the instant it's charged, it will fire. And I got it off. We're not going to accept surrender. Screw those guys. Somehow. So, 25 scrap, a drone part, and a missile. Totally not worth it. Let's go get healed. And, yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Now let's send you to get healed as well. Of course, no oxygen in there, so they're going to take damage while they're repairing the breach. Can't get out of there. Alright. Back there. You two in there. And QC, you're going back to the engines. And Nathan, you're going back to weapons. Okay, there we go. Alright, so take a look at our ship. Alright, we got a distress beacon there. We got a store all the way up there. I'm jumping here. At this point, I just need a little bit more, well, whatever. So, it would cost me 50, it would cost me 70 scrap to max out my cloaking device, which is not a bad idea. The other option is to just add 1 bar of power and plug it into the engines. That'll give me a little bit more dodging ability. A little bit more dodging ability. Only 5%. So, with that, let's go ahead and do that. Because if I have any reasonable results, then I should be able to get my cloak maxed out in the next sector. Nothing happens here. So, we're going to go ahead and take a chance and go to the distress beacon here. Usually that's worth it. single life form. Let's go investigate because we might get a crew member. We sure do. Charlie. Well, Charlie is a weapons specialist, but honestly, I already got somebody in weapons. On the other hand, for right now at least, we will get him sped up and run Charlie around as we need to do repairs. So, go ahead and jump again. Bring back here to the ship and see what happens. You know what? Hand over one of your crew members? No, we will never surrender one of our crew to the slavers. So with that, charge them up. Okay, what I'm going to do, as soon as these guys fire, I'm going to go into cloak. And that way we got a solid miss on their part. And I should have the glaive beam up and working by the time we come out of cloak. So I'm going to go ahead and set my shot up, and I'm going to make sure it goes through all the rooms, or as many rooms as I can make it go through. And here we go. Alright, they're offering me Sai Hing. And he looks like a mantis. And it's always nice having a mantis on board simply because they're good against boarders. So I'm going to run this mantis down. I'm going to put him in the doors. Actually, no, I don't want to put him on doors. I want to put him on sensors. For now, we'll put Charlie on doors. And let's save our crew positions. And we're going to make a jump. That'll get us in range of the distress signal and the store. And we should be able to easily beat the rebels as they approach the exit. So, let's see. Ship construction platforms inquire about their specialty. 25 scrap to upgrade the reactor. At this point, it only cost me 20. Later on, it'll cost me 35. 30, 25, 30, 35. I don't think it's worth it right now, especially since I need other stuff, and I've got a little bit of extra power to play with. So anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jumps to the exit if I do that. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we could probably do that. So let's see what happens. Okay, we need to take a position of enemy ship intact. Okay, we're going to offer our services, but I already know the answer. We are not properly equipped for this type of mission. Okay, to the distress beacon. Beam weapon, carefully cut the ship out. Let's go ahead and do that. Usually if you get a blue option, it's going to be very beneficial for you. In this case, it is. We get a missile, drone, and 20-odd scrap. And that puts us over that 70 mark that I was looking for. But as much as I'd like to spend it on that upgrade, we've got a store right here. So let's see what the store has to offer. Small shop. Okay. We got a heavy laser, which is actually really good for taking out shields, especially at low level. I don't think I can sell anything, unless I want to sell the glaive, but that's my punch-through-it weapon. Defense Scrambler. Prevents enemy defense drones from targeting anything. Very, very handy, especially when you get up to the final boss. Hacking Stun. I'd love to grab that, too, but... So, at this point, I think what we're going to do is... I'm going to go ahead and grab the heavy laser. And then I'm going to spend the rest of this getting my hull back into shape. And yeah, that's about all I can do, really. So, and the nice thing about the heavy laser is it takes the shields down. It's 1 extra point per room for the glaive beam. So, let's go ahead and jump. The only place we had to jump is right there. Nothing remarkable. So we've wasted a bit of fuel on this one. And last jump to the exit. And just waiting for I continue. We've picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system, and doesn't appear to have been detected us. However, let's hail them and see what happens. They want to know if we can trade. They'll give us 6 fuel for 2 missiles. That's a good deal. So, we're going to go ahead and jump. And jump to our current location. Well, our current location is the exit. And we didn't play this as efficiently as we could have. We could have taken one more jump to one other star system, but really at that point, where I could have taken it, it was a little iffy on whether or not I could have made it, or wasn't even sure I wanted to go there. So let's go ahead and go to the next sector, and we'll finish this up another time. So, NG controlled or civilian controlled? Well, I think we will go to the civilian sector. So, all right. And we're there. And that is it for now. We'll catch you next time on the Voyage of the Dawn Treader. Bye.